All right, go see. I didn't prep the song. I didn't prep the song. I got it. It's there.
You got
it's there.
Oh
my god. Poison. Poison. Poison for the raid. Poison for the raid. I haven't even shown my face yet. Ollie, congratulations on first. Ollie, thank you for the raid. No, not that. Ollie, thank you for the Spotify reminder. Poison, thank you for the raid. I don't know who I am or where I am. I didn't do private session. I'm lost in the sauce. Oh my god, we're going crazy mode in here. I gotta adjust my chair. I'm suffering. Hang on. He went live the moment I was ending. Hey, that's exactly that. I was planning it. You know? Just believe me and say, yeah, I was planning it. I was for sure just waiting for you to be ready to end stream so I could go live. Wouldn't want to take away any of your viewers, my friend. Wouldn't want to steal them away from you. So, wait, you gotta share the wealth over here. God, I wish I had one of my chocolate croissants, but I left those in the kitchen and I'm just not willing to go get them. But God, do I want one. Guys. Oh no, guys. I've got a problem. Oh no. All of my OCs are too hot. Oh, what am I gonna do? I literally don't know what to do except for make just the most attractive OCs I've literally ever seen ever. How am I supposed to cope with this? Aw, man. Everyone's just fucking bad as hell. What am I supposed to do? Everybody, my name is Almost Sander. Welcome home. How are we? Don't mind my hair. It's fucking nutso today. Look how vertical this shit is. You could go surfing on this. I don't know why it's so tall today. And also why it's decided to have a part. I have no control over this anymore. I got no control. There's no hope for me. But literally, there's nothing I can do about this. I don't know why it's like this today. I've not been able to control it since I woke up. It just is what it is. I've been doing this all day, trying to fix it, and it just, there's no saving it. There's no saving this. How tall can I make it? I don't know. I've really tried. This is what I got. I'm sorry. Anyways, the wave is fucking awesome. I don't know what's happening, but you can surf it. It's gone crazy. It's truly gone sicko mode. Okay. Bro, it's a croissant! Bro, Emily's like a fucking genie! She's a fucking genie, bro. I've got a croissant now. Loser Baby's playing. I've got a croissant. She's like a fucking genie. I'm gonna set it over my tea and hope it makes my croissant hot, because that's what I want. I want hot croissant. Wait, can I actually like... Bro, balancing my croissant over my coffee. Normally I would go, so when they're like a day old, you have to microwave them for them to be good. And sometimes I like microwaving them even when they're not, but I'm just gonna make it warm now. What kind of tea do you have? Today I have pomegranate strawberry tea with a little bit of honey in it because my throat is really bothering me. Fucked up little whiny bitch. You're a loser just like me. My poster. Look at it! 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 I showed it off last stream, but I don't think you were here. This is just the coolest thing ever. Rotten, is this the first time your art has been framed? Because if so, that's a shame. It should have been sooner than this, but either way, this is so sick. It's so hard to show you because the reflection is just it's so hard, but yay. My child. Yay. Somebody hanging that up. I have yet to decide what wall to hang it on because I want to have it somewhere I can see all the time. But unfortunately, the wall that I'm always facing is it's kind of full. The wall is very full, and this wall is also full, and that wall's full, and that wall's full, and brother, I'm out of walls. I just wanted to hang my dartboard up and I had to move a poster onto my closet. I also am now out of space on my closet. I don't have anywhere in this room. I do not have a poster size space. The closest to a poster size space is that right there. And that's too small. It doesn't fit there. And I don't want it tucked away in the corner. I don't want to nail it to the roof because you can't do that. It doesn't work that way. But I want it over here. But I'm straight up out of space. I'm like I guess I could do the door. But the reason I don't want to do the door, is because the door is not often closed. It's only closed when I'm sleeping or streaming. I don't have anywhere to fucking hang this. I don't know. Maybe I need to move some posters onto my door that I care about less and put this up one way or another. We'll make it happen. I just gotta figure out somewhere to put it. But I am, honest to God, out of space to hang things up. But I need to hang up like the first art of my book characters, because how many people get fucking printed art of their book characters before the book is published? That shit's sick. Anyways, who's here? Rutten, hello, and Ara, hello. Who have I not else said hello to? Jess, hello. Nice to see you. Cyber, hello. Emily, hello. When did I get a sub? Why am I a B? I love that for you. Cyber, you're like a 1.5 year subscriber. You've been a B for a little while. Okay. I'm solving my problem today, and by solving it, I mean continuing it. All my OCs are just violently attractive. I'm working on 3 OC art pieces right now: Xander's, Othello's, and Brianna's. So let me show you guys where you're at. Did you see me bullying your OCs? Yeah, you were. Who did you specifically? Did you say Sawyer and Zadkiel? Yeah, Zadkiel is known for being ugly. Sawyer is universally agreed upon to be ugly. Well, let me show you some of the new ones. So this is the most updated Xander character page that I'm currently working on. Don't get me wrong, I've loved character Xander for a long time. You guys know I love drawing him. You know I love playing him. You know I love writing him. Don't get me wrong, there's not a thing about this man that I dislike. But goddamn, he's just a little extra fine in this character page. I don't know what it is, but I've been looking at him, and I sure like looking at him. B, yeah, the B. You guys are represented. I wanted to draw like an actual bee and not just like the little ovals I tend to draw. So you guys are represented. But oh my god, I love drawing this dude. I swear to God, I keep making his ears longer and longer. His ears were not always this long, but I've really started to enjoy drawing his ears into the crook of his horns. Like, so like if you see, like, I like it so that like the horn wraps around and his ear kind of sits in where like the curve of the horn is. Like it kind of like slots through where I don't know why, but I've never like specifically like think about drawing it that way, but I started doing it and I was like, yo, actually, hold on. Yeah, this is the biblically accurate chat. There you are. Represented live on page. I just have to color you blue. I also like doing that. Yeah, there's something about it that just, it eats. So anyways, that's Xander. He looks hot as usual. Othello, you know the old character page for Othello. This was the only time I'd ever drawn him before. I don't want this song right now. Give me something else. This works. But let's get you a new one. And that's my boy. Oh my god, look how incredibly bad he is. Oh my god, I love Othello. So I'm very excited. I feel like it still looks like him. This character page is less accurate than this. This feels like this looks the most like him. So I feel like I've kind of locked in the character design just a little bit better than I had previously. There's a little bit of change to his hair, but not like super severe. I've just cropped it short on the sides. But eats. And then our biggest development, so this is the only time I had ever drawn Brianna, and this was so early on in her character development. Othello, that was the first time I had drawn him, but I had been thinking about Othello for years. Brianna, which by the way, that is not how you spell her name. Brianna. I've been writing it that way forever. It's never been 1A. I don't know why it's 1A on here. Is it 1A on Art Fight? Am I like just like collectively stupid? Every time I ever write about her, it is 2 N's. It has been 2 N's. Let me go see. Where's my profile? Am I stupid? Oh my god, it's 1 N on. I have been spelling it. You also thought it was Brianna. Okay. It just looks wrong to me. It's been, do I write it in her character bio that way? Oh my god, I do. I've been writing it Brianna for the past year at least. Well, now I have to decide if it's one N or two N's. Fuck. Maybe we keep it one N. Maybe it was originally one N. I don't know. Vote in the chat. Anyways, she's hot. Updated character page. Oh my god! Look at that woman. She's so gorgeous. She's so unfathomably good. I drew these while I was at work today. I've been staring at her all day. It's just, bro, look at this girl. I also think I've made some decisions about Brianna. I've had some thoughts, and I've for sure made some decisions. I have been really struggling to narrow down not only Brianna's character, but her story. And I think I've got it. And I want to chat about it. NATO Storm Tyrant's going off. Shit shook me. Oh god. Let me see. I'm gonna keep this up actually. Let me see. I've had Tornado HQ up for a while. That I was like my headquarters that I've been tracking around. Let me see if there's anything in my area. I know there's a huge storm. Nah, it's completely missed me. I'm safe. We're good today. We Gucci. What a woman. What a lady. What a lady. She's so, god, she's so bad. So do we have a preference on who we're gonna work on today? Xander is line arted. These are final line arts, so I would get to work on coloring for him. Othello and Brianna are sketches still, so we need to do line art. We want to do Brianna today? We can do Brianna today. Baddie. There's a lot of line art to do, unfortunately. But honestly, I sketched really clean. I might just clean these sketches up and just leave it. Maybe I like, cause I really could at this point. Like, these are essentially line art. Like, if I just, do you know what I mean? And just like really clean it up. If you told me that was line art, I believe you, because it kind of was. Like, I wasn't intending to leave it at line art, but I cleaned it up so much that it became the line art. So I might just do this. This was originally just gonna be my clean sketch layer, but I might just run with it. And there's a little bit of cleaning up I would still want to do, but let's just run with it. Really disappointed that I didn't find a short peer on my way to work today. I'm sorry, Reese. Retweet. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I made the bottom of my croissant soggy. I've sogged it up from my steam. Good shit. I might go microwave this still. I want the inside to burn me. I want it to hurt. Okay. We're gonna talk about Brianna today. Because I actually have like real Brianna thoughts now. Like actual thoughts. I've been trying to work through quite a few of them for a while. Specifically trying to decide her story. And like how it actually like ends up shaking out, because there's some complicated pieces. But through watching other media, I've made some decisions about what I think her story is going to be. And I'm going to do it right. But I gotta see, and this is where I'm like, I sit and like clean all this line art up. But I might just go in and do like some of like the thickening stuff. Like kind of like stick some of the lines that I need to be a little bit thicker in. And just leave everything else as is, because it's just, this line art it's fine. It's just like all of this is the exact same weight. I didn't think this was going to be my final line art, so I wasn't weighting my line art. I really like having weighted line art. But like, if I just like take a little bit of time to like clean it up a little bit, I can make it happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, just like, it just needs to have some dynamicism to it, just like even a little bit. But like stuff like that, where it's just like light on one side and heavy on the other. Literally my biggest tip for if you're like, oh, I want dynamic line art, you just make one side of your line art heavier than the other, or just decide like where your lighting is coming from and work off of that. That should be like your number one focus. Where is your light coming from? Your line art should reflect that. Not just your shading, not just your colors, not just any of that, your everything. Everything should reflect that, your line art included. That's how you make line art look good and not like shit. Because I hate clean, like, no, I love line art on other people's shit. I hate seeing clean line arts of my own drawings because I'm like, man, the sketch looked so dynamic and now you look like shit. Like, why you gotta be like that? Oh, she doesn't have a hand. I'll just throw a hand in there. Hang on. Just throw, this is, I'll actually like clean that up in a sec. Whoop. Okay. That's a NATO warning. Fantastic. Be safe, my friend. Get into an area of your house that's furthest away from the outside and your windows. Put on socks and shoes if you have just a couple of seconds to. Go grab socks and shoes in case anything hits. It makes you the safest you can be. Put yourself low to the ground. If you want to climb in the bathtub, it's a great place to be. If you're anywhere other than the first floor of the basement, get to the first floor of the basement. You don't want to be on the second floor or above. I don't know. It's kind of about it. Make sure your windows are closed. Why socks? I guess you don't have to wear socks. You could just have shoes. It's just, I always recommend just, like, you want to be wearing hard-soled shoes, which is why I also recommend socks. Like, don't put on flip-flops, like, closed-toed, hard-sole shoes, because if your house does get destroyed by a tornado, or God forbid you get picked up or thrown, you want to have shoes on because everything is going to be glass and shards and very dangerous. I'm going to go heat up my croissant because I decided I want that. I didn't originally, and Emily brought it to me, but now I want to. Give me 3 seconds. Chat, entertain yourself. Tell each other a story. It's like 10 seconds. I'm back and it's so hot. This is exactly what I wanted. My chair got stuck. I played with bubbles and a bouncy ball in lab. My major is not real. That sounds awesome. That sounds better than what it could have been. I feel like there's a lot of things it could have been. I watched I Love Lucy. I love when college majors just stop making sense. It's like, oh, sorry, I got I Love Lucy due at 11 p.m. today. A little bit too hot still for my tea. Bro, it's the airplane song. It's so Reese. Okay. I'm on Chaperone. So, my friends, I did it. Who in chat of my dear friends has seen Heated Rivalry? Because now I've got to talk about it. I've seen it, so now I have to talk about it. It's got to happen. I have pictures of Bubbles to admit that is insane. So, some of you might know, I don't know if I've actually talked about this on stream or not. Some of you might know, originally, I was not going to watch Heated Rivalry for the same reason that I chose not to watch Heartbreaker. And I have a lot of friends that really loved the show Heartbreaker, and it meant a lot to them, and like there's a lot of emotion around it, and people really liked that show, and that's totally valid for them. I chose not to watch Heartbreaker. And I originally wasn't gonna watch Heated Rivalry. Oblivion, I know Reese is gaffing, saying no, I haven't. I know that's a gaff. Do you really actually at the moment not know what heated rivalry is? I'm so curious. Heated rivalry just does not seem interesting to me, so I'm gonna stay for any spoilers. Let's go. My friend maybe watched heated rivalry, otherwise I wouldn't even know about it. That's fair. Oh, that's crazy. I know it's gay. That's correct. All you need to know is gay hockey. If you don't want spoilers, leave now. We're gonna talk about it. Okay. Heated rivalry. I'm gonna give you the very basic overview is gay hockey. But the more in detail overview is there are two hockey rookies that in the summer before their rookie year, like playing against each other, they end up hooking up. And one of them, this is very normal. One of them, it's his first gay experience. And over several years of playing against each other, they become like the biggest rivals because they're on the rival teams. Like everybody knows them as the biggest rivals. And in the background of all of that, they're fucking. In the background of all that, there are other things going on. There are like brand deals and like parental structure that's going around one of them. There's a lot of like familial drama and Russian. He's from Russia, and there is like background happening there that like is going on with like his dad is being sick and his brother is taking money, and there's a lot of complicated stuff happening that isn't just gay. And also, in like 2 episodes, there is another storyline taking place between another hockey player, Scott, and a not hockey player, just a barista in the city whose name is Kip. That's who I'm going to talk about right now. These are not the main characters. These are not what most of the story is about. These two only appear in like 2 episodes, but I want to talk about them. That's what I want to talk about right now. Kip and Scott. So the little story that happens around here is that Kip is working as a barista. Scott comes in, and Kip is portrayed like very, very immediately as like not just gay, but like flamboyant, like very clearly queer. And he recommends Scott like a specific smoothie. They chat a little bit. It's like there's a little bit of tension, a little bit of flirting, like visually, smoothie type thing. And like who's Scott? It's neither of the main characters. Scott is a hockey player. He's just fancy hockey player. It was blueberry smoothie / like a blueberry juice type thing. It looked like it was supposed to be a smoothie, but it looked very juice. Regardless of, it doesn't matter, but I'm with you. Scott is a hockey player, not just like any hockey player, like national level hockey player, very big, very skilled hockey player. Okay. Like way up there. Okay. And he goes and gets, blueberry and banana, like dick and balls. So Scott is also, he's, very much like, okay, I came and got this smoothie and then I won my game. So I'm going to come back here. I want the same smoothie and I'm going to hope that creates a routine where I come here. It's like, superstitious of like, I'm going to do this thing over and over again because I won my game from it. And also there's some back and forth banter and there's like some like queer, like you can't really tell if he's gay or not. He's like a hockey player. Of course he's not gay. Like he's a famous hockey player. Like obviously he's not queer. And then Kip makes like a joke or whatever that like is like obviously kind of outs him as gay. And Scott reacts and Kip is immediately like, oh God, I'm fucked. And then Scott asks him out for dinner. And he has this moment where Scott is like, okay, let me take you out for dinner. And then like they are gonna go out in public and there's like this huge line and Kip's like, it's not a big deal. Like we can go somewhere else or like we can just stay in. And you have this moment of not being sure if it's Scott not wanting to wait in a line or if it's like a situation of he doesn't want to be seen in public with this guy. Scott Hunter is a very outspoken captain of a major league hockey team. Yeah, I explained, like, I didn't say he was captain, but yes, like big, important hockey player, like the like loud, rough and tumble guy, exactly the type of guy that you see being a hockey captain. Like it's like exactly the type of guy you're thinking. But either way, Scott and Kip do hook up. Okay, they hook up. And then it's not just like oh, smooch. It's it goes on and on for a little bit, and very quickly it's like I'm in love. Like I want the other two, like the two main characters, they're very much like we're not in love, we're just fucking until that changes. But Scott and Kip are very quickly like it's Scott that comes out and is like I'm gonna say this something crazy, like I want you, I want this, I want us, like I want this forever, I want this to work. But they've only been hooking up for a little bit right now. This is not a relationship yet. He says, I want you. I'm in love with you. I want to have this forever, but I cannot come out right now. I cannot come out as gay because I am the captain of a hockey team. Hockey is not an accepting sport. This is my entire career. For extra context, not only is hockey his entire career, but his parents both died when he was like 12. Okay. He was taken in by a foundation that raised him playing hockey, gave him the opportunity that he has, the money that he's able to do, like, raise because of this goes back to this foundation. He's like, gives these big speeches at this foundation. Like, hockey is not just like a sport that I play. It is his entire life. It is the thing that got him through the worst time in his life. It's the thing that's given him all of this money. This man is rich, big, huge, fancy place. Like endless amounts of money, buys this guy these gorgeous suits. Like, it's rich, okay? And he's like, I love you, I want this. I cannot come out. We have to do this on the down low. Because, like, it will literally ruin my life. This will end my life, okay? And Kip's like, you know what? I totally understand, okay? And I want this too. We can make this work. And I'm like, I love this. That's awesome. This is so cute. So that's like their agreement. And you see them kind of get together and you see them in all these cute like situations. And then every once in a while you get these little moments where it's like, you know, Kip wants to go out to like an art museum and Scott's like, okay, we can do that. And he immediately nipple very low. That might still be too low. That might be more correct. Anyways, they go to see like the art at the library, and Scott is like so jumpy. He's so anxious. Like, he's looking around. Like, somebody comes over and like, oh, are you guys like looking to buy or just looking? And like Scott is like turning away. He's got sunglasses on. Like, he clearly doesn't want to be seen or thought that he's here with another guy. And then he like storms out and they get home and he's like, I'm so sorry. And Kip's like, it's okay. I understand. And like hugs him. But it's clear Kip is disappointed. Okay. You knew this is what was happening, but he's clearly disappointed. And then Kip for his birthday is a situation where Kip's like, you know, my birthday is coming up. Me and my friends are getting together. It's at a gay bar. Okay. Not just any bar. He's like, it's not a club. It's just a bar, but it is a gay bar. And it'd be really great if you came. Like, just as a friend, if you could come. And it just, and Scott's like, I can't do that. I'd love to. I can't do that. And Kip is so clearly disappointed and like is talking about like, you know, like, I don't want to keep hiding. I don't want to keep doing this. Like, you know, I like and he hasn't gone back home because like he's keeping this big secret. And not only that, Kip has told his friends, like 4 of his friends know that he is dating this guy now. Like, they like, and but he hasn't like told his dad, and he's like keeping this big secret. And he's like specifically keeping the secret from his dad sucks because he's like, you know, I miss my family, and then he's like, oh God, I forgot your parents are dead, and he apologizes, and it's messy. It gets messy, and Kip ends up leaving. Okay, Kip is like, you know, I can't do this. Kip ends up leaving, and the last kind of scene before like the big change stuff happens is Kip has this moment where he goes to his birthday, and Scott shows up at the bar, and you can see Scott standing outside of the gay bar looking in and watching Kip be happy with his friends but not able to go in, and then he leaves. And it just pissed me off so bad. It pissed me off so much. And I totally understand like the message they were going for, and like this idea that like identity is so important and you should never be asked to hide your identity, and you should never have to hide who you are, and you should never have to hide who you love, and it's, you know, it's so important to be true to yourself. Which, yeah, sure. But you're telling me, I want to hear in all seriousness, you're telling me that if you found the love of your life, hot man, rich man, absolutely adores you, y'all bone all the time, like you guys are so compatible with everything. Everything's perfect. And the only problem is I can't come out, not because I don't want to, but because it would ruin my career and possibly my life. You're telling me you couldn't be in a secret relationship for like max like 6 years, which 6 years sounds like a lot of time, but like maximum like 6 years. Just be quiet about it. Y'all can be friends in public. If you don't like get all flamboyant around him, he could just be friends with you. But you cannot talk about your relationship, and you cannot be public like that. And then after 6 years, he could come out, you guys could be public, and you could live happily ever after as Mr. and Mr. Bajillionaire, and literally never have to think or worry about anything else ever again for the rest of your life. And you couldn't do that? Who in this chat? Honest answers. Honest to God answers. Could you do it? You find the absolute love of your life. Not only are they hot, they're exactly your type. They're absolutely in love with you. You're in love with them. You guys will both be absolutely set millionaires for the rest of your life. You could do anything you want. You see him like applying to scholarships. You know he needs money. Like this could be the perfect dream life. But for 6 years, you have to live in dead silence. You cannot tell anybody that you guys are in a relationship. You were allowed to let people know you're gay. You cannot know that you two are in a relationship. You cannot act like you're a couple in public. 6 years, could you do it? Duh. I brought this up to Reese. I texted her today that I was mad because you know who did that? I broke my microphone. I got so mad that I ripped my microphone cord out. Sorry. I was so angry. They were trying to silence me. They were trying to silence me. You can't silence me. You know who did it? Dan and Phil for 16 years. You're telling me. No, hear me out. Hear me out. 16 years. Not only could they not say they were in a relationship, neither of them could even admit that they were gay in any way. 16 years. And you couldn't be quiet about a relationship for 6. Crazy. I think it's bullshit. You know who did that? Calm ukulele music. They tried to silence me. They're trying to silence the truth. This yelling isn't helping my throat. Jesus. You agreed ahead of time. You agreed ahead of time. This was established at the beginning of the relationship. It was established immediately. While I am playing hockey, I cannot come out. And you went, okay. And then like literally less than 6 months later, not even a year has gone by. And you're like, why can't we come out? I told you. Piss me off. Pissing me off. Okay. So I got all mad about that. Because I think this is the problem. Forced conflict, deadass. This is the problem. And I'm gonna take I need you to come with me gently on this one. This is a hot take, okay? This is the problem with straight writers writing gay stories and telling gay stories, because the only part they know how to write is the coming out. Because both coming out scenes on this show were written fucking beautifully. They were amazing. I have literally no complaints. Scott and Kip do come out on the screen. Scott ends up, he wins the cup, the thing he's been working for his whole year, or his whole life. He wins the hockey cup, and then on that stage, while everybody is still watching, while he's holding the cup, calls Kip down onto the ice and kisses him there in front of everybody, and that song plays, I Need Sunshine, that plays, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But that is the main story. That is what straight people know how to write, is the coming out, because that is the only part of being queer that they are included in. where the people who are not gay become almost the most important part of the story is the coming out, because the coming out is just such a small piece of being queer. But for the people who are not queer, that is the biggest part of being queer, because the story suddenly revolves around you, the straight person, finding out that I'm gay. Like, that is what the problem is. When we keep saying, I want queer representation, that isn't about coming out. It's because coming out isn't about being gay. It's about having to admit to all the fucking straight people that you are. Like, being gay is not about that. And you know what being gay sometimes is about? Secrets and hiding your identity, which is a thing that a lot of people have to do for safety reasons. I love queer stories where being gay doesn't matter. Obviously, in Heated Rivalry, that is a reason for the conflict, which I like in that show, but usually it's overdone. It's just like, if the number one biggest thing about a queer story is the queer character having to come out, 9 times out of 10, I know it is written by a straight person. Because for them, that is the biggest part of being queer. It's not the finding the community in a nightclub. It's not the finding yourself by like standing in the mirror and like trying on different clothes and realizing who you are. It's not about, you know, kissing a girl in the stairwell and then thinking about it for the next year and a half because you're disgusted that you could ever do this to yourself. It's not about the secrets and the quiet and the joy and the tiny little pride flag sticker that you stick on your notebook binder because you can't tell anybody yet, but you're going to carry that around like this badge of joy because these quiet rebellions are the only ways you know how to exist right now. That's being queer. That's being gay. That's the experience. It's not telling everybody in your life that you're gay. That is a part of it, but that is one moment. One moment out of a lifetime of these experiences. But it is the one moment that centers straight people or cis people. And that might be the hottest take I have. But like, that's why it's the only stories they know how to write, is because it's the only stories where it's the only part of a gay story that's about them. Anyways, I've been really mad about that. And it wasn't until today that I finally had the words to like put to my mind what I felt. And do not get me wrong, coming out is really important, especially for young queers where like they haven't come out yet. That feels like this like huge hurdle to come over. That is such a scary thing to go through. And for so many people, it is really scary and it is a really hard thing to do. And it takes a lot of bravery to do that. And also, it will be so important for maybe a year or two or your entire life up until you do come out. But the moment that you come out, that becomes such a small part of your life. Coming out never mattered to me. It was important to me in the years before I came out as trans to my parents. And the second I came out, it didn't matter anymore. That wasn't a huge part of my life. Like it was a huge part of buildup. And now my life was about so much more than that. There are other concerns and problems and thoughts and feelings like that have nothing to do with coming out to my parents, to partners, to anybody. And unfortunately, before Heated Rivalry came out, I can defend myself because I've been writing Brianna for almost 2 years. It's been almost 2 years I've been thinking about this girl. Before Heated Rivalry ever came out, I have a very similar story with Brianna. Brianna is a trans woman. She figures out that she's trans feminine in the year before, the summer before college. So the senior, like her senior year in high school, and then the summer before college is where she has this realization, exploration of discovering that she is a trans woman. But she is on a full ride scholarship for competitive swim. She cannot come out, let alone transition. She cannot transition. She cannot come out. She will get kicked off the team, and she cannot transition because, unironically, it would ruin her ability to compete at the level she's competing. I let my thing get cold again. I gotta eat this quickly. And originally, right, I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do with her. If I was gonna like you know, have her like deny her identity so that she could stay on the swim team, or because that's the only thing she knew how to do? Was she gonna go through this like realization of like, you know what, you're right, I'm more than swim, I'm more than my sport, I'm my identity, and have her like quit the swim team and transition instead, and what she was gonna do there? And I was like, you know what, she can do both. She is going to identify and live privately as a trans woman through college and however long her competitive life is, and she's gonna dress feminine. She's not gonna care about having, like, she can be shirtless, especially when she swims, that's totally fine. She's gonna dress feminine. She's gonna identify feminine. She, her pronouns with friends and family. But private, in her private life, that she will be trans feminine until she's done with competition, and then she'll transition. Because that is what being trans is sometimes, is your acceptance that transitioning is not always the most important thing in your life. That's another thing they get. For people who are writing, cis people writing trans stories, transition is the most important thing in the entire world. And for a lot of trans people, it's just not. Yay, Brianna with 2 N's. You know what? I'm gonna have this debate be in the story too. I'm gonna have Brianna struggle to decide how she wants to spell her own name, because I think that would be cute. I think it'd be cute if she also was like, 1 N, 2 N's? Which one's better? I think that would be fun. It's also not all or nothing, and being trans often comes out very slowly in little increments. Yeah. So she's going to be I wouldn't even say pre-transition, but a non-medically transitioning woman. I think that's where it's going to come from. Is like, she is not medically transitioning until she is 100% done with competitive swim, which may be all 4 years of college. It may be longer. If she gets picked up by a professional team, she's going to keep going. She's going to go until she can't anymore. She loves her sport. Like, so you are allowed to have both things. How did she choose the name Brianna? I think that's a good question. The honest to God answer is, as of right now, I'm not sure. That is not something I have like a definitive answer yet. I'd be super down to talk about it and try to like work through it. Cause like trans people come out, like pick up names in so many different ways. And I also, Brianna is so early in development. Like there's so much I do not know about this character. Like I literally just decided all of the transitional stuff like this week. So there is just so much about her I just don't know. And I like, it's going to be like a slow process of like kind of playing around to see like, okay, how do I want to tell this story? I don't know. I like the idea that maybe her and Genesis kind of worked together to come up with it. Cause this isn't, for at least in this story, this isn't one of like Brianna has like known for years and she's like just now coming out. She truly genuinely doesn't know. She is like, previous to the like that summer, she was just a dude. He was just a dude with a girlfriend, like on a sports team, like just a guy. And then like she's an athletic dude, so she fits in with the sports team. She's a little bit more like effeminate with friends, but for the most part, she's just one of the guys until the discovery situations, which I don't even have like an exact moment. One of the few moments I had in my head that was like a thought was the makeup scene that I've talked about, of like Genesis loves doing makeup and like Brianna doesn't mind like letting her practice on her. So she's just like, yeah, fuck it, you can do my makeup. And having that moment where she's like, Genesis does her makeup and she like looks in the mirror and it's that like, oh fuck. But I specifically want to mimic my own like coming out experience with that, which is like the hard denial specifically of that, because a lot of people like the instinct is to like write that scene where she like sees herself with the makeup on and is like, oh my god, like that's how I'm supposed to look, and has this like really tearful like realization. But I want her to do like kind of what I did, which was like the hard rejection first, where you're like, no, that nope, take that off. And I think it'd be really fun to have that moment of like Genesis being like, what do you think? And Brianna being like, I need you to take this off. I look ridiculous. Like I look so stupid. Like, and have her take it off and like have to like come back and revisit and think this over. I love her tattoo. Thank you. It's because she swims butterfly style. And also to represent transition because butterflies. Not saving on the whiplash with this weather, man. Pickle lane. Sorry, I'm also eating food. Nice, very girly pop. She's so girly pop. I forgot I could do that. I keep forgetting I can do that. Takes all the work out of actually coloring this shit. Oop. She's so pretty. I feel like I want to do... I'm always kind of playing around with her skin tone. That ain't right either. I'm just like, this isn't quite right. That's more correct, I think. That feels more correct. Yeah, that's better. It's like I have to adjust the skin tone to be up against the background because otherwise it just ain't right. No starve? Okay, well, I just want to draw myself for once. Do it. Oh, but you're also getting hit by a tornado. A new art challenge, draw yourself while in a tornado. That's definitely a new way to spell dyslexic. Ah. Oh, again, I can just do this. Boop, 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 boop. It's not perfect, but... I've kind of got to decide exactly what kind of color scheme I'm going. I think I'm going to stick pretty close to like the color scheme in her original. I am supposed to be reading about Caesar being stabbed. Myself for once, Nan. Draw yourself while you're in a tornado, or draw yourself being in a tornado. Both. You have it has to be a self-portrait where you're like you're in the tornado actively, like being thrown around, and also you have a mirror in front of you so you can see yourself being in the tornado, and you have to depict yourself in the tornado while in the tornado. I'll do that after. New profile picture, perfect. Have you ever been in a tornado? Yeah, what if it's chill as hell in the tornado? What if tornadoes are actually chill as hell and we just didn't know it? How would you know? Have you ever been in a tornado? I haven't. It's not. Well, damn. Don't have to go crushing all of our dreams. I did not color skin. These types of boxers are usually the white ones, right? I'm thinking like the little like, or I could do the red ones. No, I like the idea of doing like the white. Is this the skin layer? Of course it is. But I might do the hearts in red. Because that was kind of the intention, was the, like these like this kind of thing, like little like red hearts. Like that kind of vibe. Something like that. Or maybe it's gray. Something like that. It's like it's raining sideways. Art Cyber chilling, real Cyber actively being thrown around with the wind. Cyber, where the fuck have you been? Somewhere tornadoes. Hey man, tornadoes just happen. I've decided that touching up a buzz is much more annoying than touching up longer hair. Yeah. I shit you not, I was a real-time meteorologist for my dad driving back from Wisconsin so we didn't die. Wisconsin mentioned, yo, that's home state, baby. Wisconsin's home state. Let's go. Yeah. Wisconsin do be getting naders. Southerners shit's basically, yeah, the Southerners, because they're really bad in what, like, Louisiana area tonight, aren't they? Yeah, there's a couple bad ones in the area. There's a couple areas that are not great right now. Two most active ones. Yeah, they're all real south. Real southern areas. It's pretty much completely cleared out of Indiana, so I'm safe for now. You're in the dead center of it. Oh, wait, I can triangulate you. I can locate you based on the location of the tornado. Quick, Cyber, turn on your microphone. By the sounds of the tornado sirens, I can triangulate your exact location. Don't do that. America does sound very concerning. We have tornadoes all the time. Bro, I want to tell you about the tornado that happened last night. There was a nadir last night. Man, you probably unironically could. I very much probably could, but I will not. I will not be. I have no interest in finding out where you live. No. But there was a tornado yesterday that took the touchdown in Kankakee. I think it's Kankakee. Kankakee. God, I've not been able to remember that. Not Kinkland. Kankakee, Illinois. Tornado touchdown in Kankakee, Illinois last night around 10 p.m. Mile wide wedge tornado. Fucking huge touchdown in Kankakee, Illinois, and it swept east into Indiana, all the way up to Knox, Indiana. It was on the ground for an hour and a half, just fucking chugging along. It completely decimated a chunk of Kankakee. It also hit Wheatfield, Indiana, and just fucking decimated it, like destroyed Wheatfield, Indiana. And it was gonna head for Knox, which is a city in Indiana, and it like by a couple of miles like skirted north and missed the city of Knox before it kind of dissipated out. It it was not only PDS, it wasn't a, so there's like tornado watch, tornado warning, and then there's PDS. So tornado watch is we're on the watch for tornadoes. There may or may not be one. Tornado warning is like, hey, tornadoes on the ground, be aware. PDS is a particularly dangerous situation, which means this is not just like a funnel, like cloud or a little tunnel or a little spout. It's a big boy. Like it is like a really serious, like it's a serious situation. PDSs are dangerous. And then there's something called tornado emergency, which is when the National Weather Service puts out a tornado emergency, means that this is incredibly serious. Yesterday's tornado wasn't a tornado emergency. It was classified as a threat level catastrophic. I mean, so fucking serious. Like that is like there is like loss of life is going to happen, and it did. Like 5 people lost their life to the tornado. There's 3 in Illinois and 2 in Indiana that lost their lives to the tornado. Like, I mean, just insane. I mean, it was just like, and I watched it happen live, and it was just, I mean, you could see the moment. I think there's a video I could pull up because I was watching it. You could see the moment. Connor was one of the storm chasers yesterday, and Connor happened to catch video of it, and he caught video as it hit Wheatfield, Indiana, and you can see it. The power flashes. Yeah, here's the video. I'm gonna turn the sound off, but I'm gonna show you a video really quickly. Okay, this is the video. So the tornado is about right here. You're not gonna be able to see it super clearly until the lightning flashes, but keep your eyes right around this area. This is where the tornado is. Okay, we're driving down this road. Wheatfield, Indiana is way down this way where the tornado is, miles away from here, but big wide open Indiana. Okay, so I'm gonna hit play. Okay, see there. Oh, I can't really pause when the lightning's hitting. There you go. So this right here is the shape of the tornado. Okay. This is the shape of the tornado. This is the right edge of the tornado. Left edge is just behind this pole right here. That is a huge wedge tornado. This is the back down draft right there. So this is big, large tornado. Okay. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous funnel cloud. This is a crazy, beautiful shot. Okay. Huge tunnel. This is the debris cloud on either side. This is the tunnel right here. Okay. And you're gonna see this thing light up in just a second. When a tornado hits a city, or it hits any power structure, there are things called power flashes, which are big electric sparks that is usually coming from power lines being ripped apart, right? Or like generators being like exploded, like whatever it is, transmitters, like there's those power flashes, okay? The more power flashes, the more damage you know is happening. I want you to watch the power flashes as this hits Wheatfield. Those are lightning. These aren't power flashes yet. Power flashes kind of come from the bottom and go up. These are lightning. These are lightning. That's just the camera being glitchy. Just glitchy. Give it a second. That was a flower flash. Though that. Do you hear that? That's a power flash. This is the tornado being lit up from inside. It's being lit up not by the lightning outside it, but being lit from inside. And I'm gonna back up a little bit so I can show you the whole thing in like in a moment. Like I'm gonna back up. I want you to see the whole thing as it lights the entire tunnel up. Look at that. That is just insane. And then it goes back to lightning. You can tell when it's lightning. Those are power flashes. I mean, that is just the most insane thing I've ever... I watched this happen live yesterday. And I was just, I mean, stunned. Absolutely stunned. Like, I had to show it off because, oh my gosh, I had never, ever seen power flashes like that before. And you saw it hit, like, the whole city. Backlit tornado. It was crazy. It was so cool. So dangerous. Yeah. Since I lay by in a previous Storm Chaser hyperfixation, I'm still a Storm Chaser hyperfixation, and I have been since I was like 8. Hi, Grandma. Hello. How are you? These are good. I like Mark Tornado's backlit. That's crazy. That's incredible and also horrifying, terrifying, just actually horrifying. It is. It is so scary. There is nothing in this world I respect more than storms. If you ever want to, like, if you ever want proof that God is real, I think that's it. And I think that's God. Like, that is the closest that we will ever experience to divinity on the planet. Is the power that comes from storms. From storms. Yeah, God is killing people. God is ruthless. It is power. Like, and it's not evil. It doesn't have any intention. It's just power in visible form. Lightning, thunder, giant storm clouds, tornadoes. Like, if I understand why people come up with like storm gods and like worship them, because that doesn't feel real. That is the most power I've ever felt, is standing in the middle of a storm. Like, the wind is howling, you see lightning crack, it's the loudest thunder you've ever heard, and like there's religion in that. I don't know what it is, but it's there. And oh my God, it does something to me. I was told when I was a kid I went to America after a bad tornado, I think, and after being told about some of it, I was surprised I don't remember the damage. Yeah, it's just... because it flattens houses. Houses just stop existing. God is a quark. Genuinely. /Gen. God is a quark /Gen. Is it normally... I'm trying to think... are they normally black? I'm trying to think of like the comical like silk boxers. No, they are white with little like red hearts. I'm giving Brianna that treatment. I want to have like the like little like joke boxers that are like little like white with the little red hearts. Okay, that's the vibe. Went to an aquarium and apparently the entire lower floor wasn't reachable. Jeez. You missed some gray on the edges. Inside part. Oh. And I'm gonna leave this gray as a shadow. No, that's too gray. And also I do know that this is wrong. Okay, there we go. Does that feel like we're working with it? We're riding with it, we're rocking, we're rolling. But yeah, I was dedicated to my storm chasing last night. It's like all I did. Oh, I can show you guys the photos I took, bro. Hello. Thank you so much for the follow. Monkeys? Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having well. Welcome home. My name is Xander. I'm drawing my OC. Her name is Brianna. Gorgeous girl. And I was just about to pull up some pictures of the storm from this morning. The storm hit us around 5 a.m. Let me pull it up this way. This is easy. I have the same haircut as you. How do you get the nice S-curves on top? My hair lays so flat. I'm jealous. I was literally just complaining that my hair does this because I can't get it to lay flat. This is so my hair, if you look at this stuff back here, my hair is curly. Like you see the ringlets. I just have curly hair. It's just when it's short, it's not long enough to ringlet, so it just stands straight up instead. Which is a problem. But My hello camera. My best recommendations if you have really flat hair on the top of your head and you want to give it some texture, wash your hair upside down. If you're showering and you have hot water coming down on the top of your hair, it genuinely acts like a straightener because it's the weight of the water is pulling your hair down and the heat is actually like, it's straightening it. It's straightening your hair. So wash your hair upside down. And if you want to add texture, sea salt spray is really, really good for it. Or like clay, like pomade, that you just rub in your hands, then just do this, and then like scrunch it, or like do this texture to it. Do not towel dry your hair. That'll either make it frizzy or it'll flatten it. That's kind of all I got. If you've got flat hair, that's like the best advice I've got. But my hair just naturally curls, so unfortunately I don't have really great advice unless you have curly hair and you want to know how to take care of it, because I can kind of help with that, but that's about it. My family photos. Let's try to find. Okay, these are the pictures from this right here. This is a photo I took from my backyard this morning at about 5 a.m. I mean, isn't it just so freaking cool? Such a gorgeous bolt of lightning to catch. This is the other one I caught. Say it like again. I was so, it's just so pretty. And then like this was just like how bright it was. And this was like, you could just barely see this little guy way out in the distance. But I mean, it was just like unbelievable. This is the middle of the night, so like it is pitch black. And like lightning struck off camera and it was just like daytime. Like you can see like this is how dark it was. It's just so cool. So I just wanted to show off because God is so cool. I love me a nader. Okay, I need. I'm hoping I can get Brianna's flats done today. Maybe start on other things, but we'll see. I gotta actually put the color in her eye, but I also haven't decided most things about Brianna and Genesis' story, like where they live at all. Like I have like no concept for like where this story is located. It's just miscellaneous. I should probably like at some point have like some idea of possibly where it takes place. West Coast. California? Texas. we can't do Texas again. We just can't. Oh, Omaha. Yeah, these two come from Nebraska. I like these suggestions. I like this. We're brainstorming. Pacific Northwest. Good old Oregon. Send them to me. I want Canadians. We could put them in Canada. That wouldn't make much of a difference to me. I think I want them to be American because I know the most about the trans experience in America. Outside of here, I don't know a whole lot. You know, actually, Australian is always an option too. Mars, okay, we're brainstorming. We're brainstorming. Maybe not the end, but we're brainstorming. How country are they? Not really. No one ever puts their OCs in, like, Sweden. Why not? Yeah, they're from Finland. They grew up in Denmark. This is my German OC. I definitely want it to be somewhere semi-coastal, I think. I'm just not, like, 100% sure. Honestly, West Coast isn't a bad idea. You can see which states are big on swim teams. You could. I immediately went to not country, Floridian. No. People can't locate my OCs on a map. Miami? Miami. I don't know. I feel like I feel more West Coast than Florida, but I could do Florida. I have such a bad like. I have such a bad vision of Florida. Like, Florida's really fun to go visit, but God, I would never want to live in Florida. That's part of the charm, especially as a trans woman. That's true. Because originally I was thinking East Coast. But I could see them being West Coast girlies. But originally I was thinking East Coast, like maybe not so south as Florida. Maybe the Carolinas? The Carolinas somewhere? Bring them to me! Avi wants them so bad. We could send them to you. We could stick to the West Coast. I was originally thinking, like, Carolinas area, I think. South Carolina girls. Like, that feels like it could be. Because I've been to North and South Carolina, and I feel like I could see them there. I could see that. Okay, so West Coast, either like Washington area, California area, West Coast area is on the map, or maybe the California, Washington, maybe the Carolinas, maybe Florida. Fuck it, they're Pacific Islanders. They're all from Hawaii. I also, like, unironically don't hate the idea of them being Australian. I don't know why. I don't hate that idea. I've never once pictured them as Australian in my entire life. But there's something about that that's kind of fun. Never once have I pictured them being from Australia. I don't know anything about Australia. I could not write that story accurately. Like, I have no idea what it's like to be trans in Australia. I have no idea about the swim teams. Like, I don't know a damn thing. One might say that Brianna is no ordinary girl. You think she's from a deep blue underworld? Or whatever the line is. This is the cyber song. Me and this bathroom are going to throw down if I can't get clean before I bed. Girl, it's you just, I can't. There's nothing in the entire universe ever. The what? Cyber, this song makes me think of you. Like, just sounds very cyber, you know? It's not, it's Skrillex. But I was like, bro, this is so cyber. It's Nero and Skrillex, but I'm just like, bro, so cyber. So cyber coded. It's just any dubstep, but I'm like, bro, so cyber coded. If the music's too loud or too quiet, let me know. I'm always trying to find like a good medium ground. Tira deserves better. I imagine someone throwing a cone in the bathtub. I ordered a new trash can off DoorDash just for the trash can to be clean. I'm not even kidding. I'm so overwhelmed. My parents play this because summon Cyber. Yeah, Cyber's on the way. I'm always just kind of fucking around with hair until it looks how I want. And those braids should taper more, but I'll deal with that later. I'll listen to any techie dubstep electronic and I'm like, hey, Cyber, is this song so for real? Yeah. When I see electricity, it is Cyber, yeah. Zan thought I was neon on a CRT at one point. Ollie thinks I'm electricity. And are we wrong? Have we ever been wrong? I don't think so. I think we've been right every single time, literally forever and always. Because we know you so well. And you are electricity on a CRT TV. You are Skrillex in the year of 2012. You are Daft Punk if they were good. I'm just... Ollie's buzzing. I should collect all the songs that remind me of you. Yeah. I love figuring out where my OCs are from. I love looking at maps and learning. I love playing Google Maps. My OCs are how I play geography time. I've been thinking, so my main thoughts are like North or South Carolina. Maybe North Carolina. North Carolina, a suburb of California, a suburb of Florida. Maybe Washington. Maybe Australia. Maybe, who knows? Maybe Australia. Daft Punk is good as the biggest compliment I've ever received, like deadass. I'm so glad. The hours I've spent studying the nation of Nepal. I love that. I love when OCs lead to learning. Where you're like, I'm writing this silly little character. I am researching geography. I am learning the original nations. Australia. Girl, don't have enough clothes on for Washington right now. Yeah. There's literally a chance it snows tonight. I'm so pissed. It was 70 2 days ago. Are they Brisbane, Melbourne, or Sydney girlies? Those are the only options. Or do they live in the Outback? Yeah, they're living in the Outback. It's snowing here. What the fuck is going on? I hate global warming, and I hate weather, and I hate March. I don't hate March. Ugh, my back. I was really intending to, like, redraw these twists, but I didn't end up doing that, so I'm just committing to it. I really want Brianna to be, like, as she gets older and, like, gets, like, more comfortable in her identity and her, like, transitioning without transitioning. Obviously, like, she grows her hair out like this. Like, because her hair is quite short when she starts college. And then she grows her hair out like this and gets this done, and she probably would get bullied in college, at least to some degree, by the dudes on the team for, like, you know, you've got a girly haircut. Like, man, like, you got a girly ass, like, haircut. Or, like, why would you get your twist? Like, why would you get twists instead of braids? Why would you get them that style? Like, it's like, feminine as hell or whatever, and her just like getting to kind of have that stand of just like, why the fuck do you care? Like, what's your problem? You got a problem with it? Or like really like taking a stance on like the like dudes can wear whatever they want. Like she can't come out because she can't be on the team then, but the more comfortable she is in her identity, I could totally see her being one of those people that's like, yeah, dudes can wear skirts, fuck you. And like if like the girls are like protesting against like, you know, like uniforms or something, like Brianna would be the guy that shows up in a skirt, but like she's just secretly not a guy, and she's like, bro, I get to wear a skirt in public, kind of a, like, I don't know, I feel like there could be something there. I'm running from an avalanche right now. What is happening? Wait, back up. What is happening? Whoa. Backing up. It's actively snowing here. I hate March. There's a volcano going off here right now. Fuck this home month. I'm 2 feet in ash. Xander, I would watch out. It snowed exactly once that I saw in less than 20 minutes, and then it rained away. But it did hail super hard the other day, and that was cool. That's true. A lava rock just hit my leg, and now it's gone. Oh. Absorbed. I am running from an avalanche. It went from me dying to Emily dying. Will the torment ever end? Not me. Stay safe, guys. What is happening? I look away for one moment, and Emily is being hit by a fucking volcano for some reason. I mean, stay safe. Couldn't be me. I want like just dark blue. Ollie's, oh, okay. Oh, Ollie blew away. Oh, the venomous snake. I looked away to do art for such a little time. Ollie Sopatici blew away. Venomous. There's just so much. Rotten came up with that word. I take no credit. I'm right. I'm so overwhelmed. Venomous, yeah. Oh, it's not illegal to recommend songs. No, you can do whatever. I can't always promise I'll listen, but I always will give things a shot. I listen to any of the ones you post in the Discord usually. Every time I look away to draw for like just a moment, the chat loses its fucking mind. I'm like, oh, let me lock in and do her hair real quick, and the chat's shitting its pants. What? Venomous. Oh my god, Xander, get out of the way. My Venomous snake is oh, okay, alright. Okay. The venom took over a horse. No, okay, hang on, wait. Guys, I need y'all. If you could give venomous fangs to any animal that isn't a snake, who's getting fangs? Who's getting them? This is important. I'm doing science right now. Xander, there's a lie in your bed. Great. Moose, me, crocodile, peacock. I really like the peacock answer. Moose sounds horrifying, but probably wouldn't have much effect on your daily life. Crocodile, again, unless you're living in Florida, you're probably not going to run into it very often, but it would make them much scarier. Peacock, zoos would be much more dangerous than they currently are, but I like the idea. I like the concept a lot. I like the concept of it being this gorgeous peacock, and also it is venomous. Do not get anywhere near it. Gator, okay. Moose are already formidable as shit. Give them fangs, yeah. Rabbit, Bunicula, yeah. Rabbit would go crazy. They would not be great pets anymore. Peacocks are great. Zoos just got a lot more interesting. Giraffes, wait. Bro, can you picture how big a giraffe fang would be? Like that would have, I mean, giraffe heads are huge. The fangs would be like, they'd be huge. Be ridiculous. Giraffe fangs cannot be efficient. It just can't. Fuck omnivores. Giraffes are fucking carnivores now. The giraffes are fucking coming for you, bro. You better watch your back. No more feeding the giraffes at the zoo for me. Carnivorous giraffe sounds terrifying. It does. Xander didn't like my default mammal hyrax suggestion. What the fuck is a hyrax, bro? Hyrax. And if anybody says, you don't know what a hyrax is, you're getting banned. Oh, these little guys. Hello. Why is the first question, what is a hyrax in the Bible? Are hyrexes in the Bible? Why are hyrexes in the Bible? What? Imagine a mammal, that's it. They're just there, yeah. Greatest animal. They're kind of capybara shaped. Not quite. They look like little badgers. Huh. They're kind of like a rabbit, kind of like a badger. Kind of capybara shaped, but smaller. Why are they in the Bible? Oh, they're mentioned as creatures of wisdom in the Bible. Huh. Well. Somebody ban Ara. The wise hyrax. I had to pull one up. You're right. They're not that kind of right. They're a little. They're a little bit, not quite, but they are just. It's just a default mammal, yeah. I just want to just share that image. That thing doesn't know shit, not at all. Everyone on TikTok's been calling them login rewards. That's wild. I've not seen a single person anywhere on TikTok at all mention Hyrax. That thing doesn't know shit. I know more than him. That's real. Girl, I did not finish your hair. Ugh, I love the song. This is like one of my favorite any two word songs ever. My new friends don't know me like my old friends don't know me anymore. In my apartment, my freshly vacuumed carpets covered scratches on the floor. Believe me, see me, I miss myself too. Believe me, see me, I miss myself too. I'm calling in, out homesick, returning to a half-made bed. My on and off old friendships, returning to a half-made bed. I'm calling in, out homesick, returning to a half-made bed. My on and off old friendships, returning to a half-made bed. It's just one of the best any two word songs. I've been on Hyrex TikTok. Wait, no, I don't know what a Hyrex is. Oh. Hyrex versus Groundhog, who knows more? Seeing as Phil died, I think neither. No, he just relocated. False alarm, rip Phil. I immediately thought of Dr. Phil and Dan and Phil, and they're both wrong. He went to the farm. Good lord. Ali is monkeying. I want to play my DS. NATO killed art mood. Aw, I understand. NATOs have the ability to definitely kill off the vibes of anything. I'm always trying to like, okay, I've got to like actually like scatter the colors a little bit, but I'm never quite sure how to like balance it. I like having her beads like this like a little bit randomized and like these like very like earthy tones. But I struggle to like get it right. Just like a little bit of chaos. All right, and then silver here, here. Okay, and everything else should be good. Oh, and I want silver there. Okay, I think that is flats for my girl. I think that's flats for Brianna. There she is. 8. Groundhog Day, but it's Dr. Phil instead. Honestly, I'm watching a Swoop documentary right now on like the exploits of Dr. Phil and like all the bad things he's done. I'm really been enjoying it. I'm like over halfway done with that. I wanted to have like a good combination of Brianna like in full femme mode, like dressed up and very cute, and I also wanted to have her like in her natural, like just like chilling, doesn't mind having her shirt off because she's used to it in swim, like it doesn't make her feel weird, like very like just chill. Like this is just so just absolutely unbearably chill. I do need to color her beads on her necklace, that one. She looks so natural without pupils. I just like straight up almost forgot to give them to her. I don't know why. I think I'm just gonna do these ones as gold. I think originally I had them as like pearls, but I don't think that's the vibe. I don't know. I want to have one of those like do like a loop here and then have one of those like the swirly heart like stars. I think that could be kind of fun. Like that kind of vibe. Yeah. Bro, it's my girl. I need to tell you about internet drama, bro. I'm so ready. Do you want me after stream? And or on stream? What are those necklaces? Puka shell? I could do a puka shell necklace. I could totally see that. I think I have a couple of puka shell necklaces. I used to. I don't think I own one anymore. I used to have one. I do have like a shark tooth necklace. Bro, I could see her having a shark tooth. I really like this like cute little necklace, but I could totally see her having like a puka shell with a shark tooth on it. I could see her being that kind of girly. I will consider. Oh god, one of her hands didn't get colored. This hand just didn't like draw this very well. I just kind of like put it here and was just like, yeah, that's a hand. I just like did not like actually draw that hand at all. The more I see, the less I know, the more I want to let it go. Hey, yo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That hand is just not important, so I'm just ignoring it. Just as like, I'm just gonna like, whoop. How would I draw a puka shell necklace? Because these things are so funky. They're just like, it'd be like, it'd be like something like that. Because like, I want the Sims royalty pack, but the boycott, I know it's probably so bad, but I want Castle and Kingdom so badly. That's one of those things that like I 100% boycotts, and they do a lot of good. They really do. And also like sometimes it's living your life, man. Sometimes if that's the thing that's going to bring you joy, it just fucking don't torture yourself all the time, but also like do make the change you want to see in the world. And also I can't like tell people like, nah, you're not allowed to do that, because that's, you know, you're screwing over whoever, whatever. Like I don't know. I'm always torn about that kind of stuff. Like I'm all for supporting boycotts, but I also like, so I boycott Starbucks, you know, I don't go to Starbucks. But also, every once in a while, if I'm on like a fucking 12-hour trip home and there is one place to get coffee on the train and it's at a Starbucks, I'm stopping for Starbucks. And that's just life sometimes. And like it sucks, and also it's life. Well, there's this quote, and I know it's not meant to be used this way, so I hope I'm not like trying to like push it in any one way or another. There's a quote from somebody in the like the 70s. Forgive me for not knowing his name. Who said to beat the enemy, you know, to beat the people, to beat the world we're living in, we have to be awake and fighting. We need to fight during the day and like mourn in the evenings. Like fight against injustice in the day, mourn our losses in the evenings, and party all night. Like that's like that's part of it. Like you and this is not saying buy Starbucks and buy Sims packs and do whatever you want all the time 100%. But it means like don't be miserable to make the change. Like you have to also enjoy your life and celebrate and all of the good things, because that's also part of it. That's always part of it. It's always been part of it. It's like they want you to be suffering. They don't want you to be living a good life. And all of this is probably like awful justification for stupid stuff that doesn't matter. And also like sometimes that's life. I don't know. I'm not a perfect person. I know that. Okay. So, actual opinion here. This is like the puka shell shark tooth necklace. Or we do this little like kind of bead necklace with a little swirly star. I think I do like the puka shell shark tooth. But I'm not like 100% sure. This fits her style a lot better. Ugh. Oblivion likes beads. Arctic likes the shark tooth. We could also... Just throwing an option out here. Hang on. We could do a cowrie shell necklace instead. Like that. Like one of these bad boys. Something like that. Oops. God. God. It's so hard to do this. I'm just trying to get like a reasonable way to see this. Okay. That is also an option, is the cowrie shell necklace. Okay. I'm craving Aussie girls. I love those. That was my other day. Yeah, always the right choice. What is the song's name? The song that just played? That's Mama by My Chemical Romance. Okay. Cowrie shell necklace. Puka shell necklace. Bead. Cowrie. Or sorry, no, sorry. Puka shell. Puka shell. Jesus. Puka shell. Beads. Cowrie. I think cowrie might be the idea. Mm. I'm so surprised when people don't recognize MCR. I am too. That's one of those ones that I was like, that you don't know that one? I think I'm gonna go with the cowrie shell for now. I'll still leave the beads underneath so I could always screw with it. But that's the flats for Brianna. Can we just like take a moment? How far she's come. What a beautiful development for our girl. And also like the position changing. I drew her like so timid for some reason. I wasn't sure anything about her personality yet. Like I drew her like really timid, but I just don't think that has like she's been doing competitive swim her entire life. Like I don't think she's like timid, like shy about her body. Like she's like, nah. She's a fairly popular person in high school with a hot girlfriend for a period of time, and then a different hot girlfriend afterwards. Like competitively swims, knows she's got an awesome body. Like this feels so much more right. This has never quite been right, but like this is it. Yeah, it's the anxious versus outgoing ship dynamic. That's why, but it's just not. She looks older too. Yeah, she does. She looks really young here. But this feels more like a college girl. Yeah, this is right. This is right. This is my girl. God, it took a minute to get there, but we got there. I love it. You know what I want to do really badly? Is I want to do a one of those video trends of like can you tell like whose outfit is whose, and drawing Brianna and Genesis wearing each other's clothes, because it would just be really fucking funny, because like the body shapes are very different. Genesis is obviously much heavier, but she's also significantly shorter. So I think it'd just be really fucking funny. Like putting Genesis's clothes and Brianna's clothes and swapping them. I can't wait to draw this Brianna with this Genesis. Like draw them together. Like, cause like I feel she's so much more developed now. Cause like when I drew, like this isn't wrong. Like this is correct. This was one of the first times like I was drawing them that I was like, oh, that first drawing of Brianna ain't right. Like she's a baddie and she knows it. Like she knows. She may be a little timid at first, but she's not shy. She knows she's bad. God, I just make the most attractive OCs over and over again. I can't get out of this. I love them so much. No, I don't want to do a style swap. I want them to trade clothes. I want to see Brianna trying to hold Genesis's pants up. And they're too big, but they're way too short. And I think it'd be fucking hilarious. I think it'd be so cute. I love that shit. It makes me giggle. And Genesis has Brianna's like shirt on and it covers like one titty. It'd be so funny to me. Where's the one ugly guy you drew as a joke? Bro, what's his name? This guy? Travis? Is it Travis? I don't even think he's ugly, unfortunately. He's fucking something. He's really, I forgot that he's probably straight. He's dumb except for car engines, 5'5", bucket drums for cash. He loves his grandma. He sells drugs. Second grade dropout. God. Erica giving medieval peasant. Yeah. I have a couple one-time OCs that like I've never done anything with. I had Anrak, which just fun. Like they were just cool, but I've never actually done anything. They were a character design. They weren't even a character design challenge. I think there were just like me like just screwing around and wanting to design something fun. And then yeah, I have fucking Travis. D'Angelo was the first time we did the Spotify OC challenge. I ended up with D'Angelo. And then the second time I did the Spotify OC challenge, I had Venus. Which also, hey, wait, she also has a puka shell necklace. I just noticed. I didn't even remember that. Venus also has a puka shell necklace. I gotta do something with Venus. She's so incredibly bad. I just gotta do something with her. I don't know what. Venus and D'Angelo, when do they meet? Oh, my Procreate froze. Cool. Super dope. I gotta get better character outfits. Yeah, I have so many character outfits saved in my Pinterest board. And I take like little bits and pieces of ideas because I can't visualize things in my head, so I can't just like come up with a shirt. Very often I have to like I have to look up like Pinterest t-shirts and just look. Like I have huge files for that stuff. But yeah. So fun. These pants on Brianna, I think those are sim pants. I think those are pants I have on her sim. Which I didn't come up with them on my own. I love this one. I literally like yeah. There's something about this that like Brianna like and Genesis laying in bed and Genesis looks over and this is what she sees. Like she feels so real. Like there's something about this drawing that feels so real. And like this looks like her. This looks exactly like what she looks like. But like this just she feels so human. God, it's almost like I'm getting better at things. Oh, beautiful girl. When I first saw Start, I immediately made Brianna and Sims because I had that entire outfit. It's because that entire outfit is referenced literally directly from the Sims character I made of her. Like that entire outfit is our Sims clothes I made her in. Wild. My beautiful girl. I'm really excited for her. Unfortunately, she is many years away from being like legitimately written. I will never have yours. Oh, I never posted those. I'll do that after stream. If you remind me when we're on call. If we're getting on call. If you want to talk about online stuff. I mean, honestly. I'm kind of tired. The storms woke me up at 5 a.m. this morning, and my throat is killing me, and this tea is not helping. And it's not hurting. It's not getting any better. So I might call this with the color being done today. This is really exciting. This is the first time I've known what Brianna looks like. Really known what she looks like. Minor updates for you. I updated Myra's hair. I couldn't stand looking at, if you want to take a peek at, this was the original character sheet. And I just didn't want to leave this one up with the other one because with the new one being so accurate and like looking so much like her, I didn't want to leave the old one up looking so inaccurate. So I updated a little bit of her jaw shape and updated at least like her hair texture and her color a little bit. So it feels more like her. So that way people aren't confused by her looking different in them. So I've got her updated. She'll be updated on Artfight. And I think I'm gonna do something similar probably with Brianna. Just specifically like facial shape. I really want to get her facial shape correct. So I might screw around and longen her face a little bit. Eyes not so downturn. Yeah, she's got like a very long, slender face. Everything else can kind of stay the same. But yeah. Ugh. My girl, that's her. That's literally her. I'm gonna throw up. Okay. Alright, I'm fucking tired. My throat is killing me. I'm dipping out of here. Thanks for getting on today. I'm sorry my streams have been a little bit short. I've been exhausted because work has been stupid. But I'm like fully in MA at this point. I do intake, I do tests, I do blood work, I do it all. I love women. Girl. Me. Love women. Okay. Let's see. I was trying to see if there's anybody live right now who might need a little boost. Just looking for people in my area. Commissions and fun art. Let's go check this person out. Hang on. I have no idea what's going on over there, but I'm gonna raid over this person. I've never raided them before. If they're crazy, you don't know me, we don't know you, and we just never met each other and scattered to the winds. But this person is called Yoonjelly. They've got a cute little PNG tuber. It looks like they're doing commissions right now. They got like 4 people watching at the moment. Oh, wait. Chat. Hold. We haven't contextoed. Are there enough people here who want to context? Is it I'm really trying to make this consistent. I'm really enjoying, I like doing contexto with you guys. Don't let me end stream without letting me contexto. I really want to do it every time. I need y'all to yell at me if you guys enjoy doing it, because I really enjoy doing this. I have a lot of fun making this like a little consistent thing. There's something about it. All right, daily game. Welcome to Daily Contexto. Who would like to get us started? I was gonna mention, but you sounded tired. No. Make me. I would, but there's a child begging me to play Minecraft with him. That's so fair. Okay, Oblivion's gonna start us with Maze. 13,000 words away. I am gonna say Minecraft just for rotten. Minecraft doesn't work. I guess you're just getting the word mine. 2,000 words away. That's crazy. Outside. 2,000 words away. Astronaut. 5,000 words away. Arctic says dirt. 11,000 words away. Shield. 9,000 words away. Blanket. Oh, I said blankety, which is 74,000 words away. Blanket is 14,000 words away. Ollie says tofu. 25,000 words away. Grass. Cap. Bara. I want to guess a random word. I'm going to say mug. Nope. What the fuck is blankety? I don't know, man. Torch. Nope. I'm going to say elbow. Nope. I have ads. Ollie, are you not subscribed right now? That's crazy. What the shit, I have ads? That's so weird. Flower? Sander, wait, please, I have ads. Ollie, why do you have ads? Moments badge, moderator, Twitch recap, Prime, share the love, Twitch, cheer. Ollie, you are not currently subbed. Yeah, you were previously subbed for 51 months. You are not currently subbed. I'm a second-class citizen, apparently. Yeah, I just double-checked. You are not currently a subscriber. You were previously subbed for 51 months. You are no longer a sub. It literally just... The sub just ended right now. That's crazy. Wing. Flight. Tail. Mermaid. Buzz. Burn. What's happened to me? It didn't even give me the option to resub. That's crazy. Hey, look, Ollie resubbed.
Frown.
Brown. Thank you for the resub, Ollie. Here. Oh, no! So, goodbye. The thing is, yes, that always would ban the person's, but it's the one bad result. I'm not going to ban you because we haven't tested it, and I'm not willing to find out that if banning somebody removes their founder's badge. So I'm just gonna shame you by pinning the I am afraid. I'm just gonna count that as a nothing before. Who subbed before Ollie? Fang. It would be Fang. I could ban Fang. Fang, get banned. I could ban them and unban them. I could do that. That would be funny. This feels cruel and unusual. Not even in streaming to get banned. I might remove this one. I don't know who added that. Oh, I did not mean to spin that again. Oh, there you go. You actually get nothing this time. All right. Ban. Wheel. Okay. Fang. Punish. Oh yeah, let's check in like we did last time. Man. 3,900 away. Woman. 2,900 away. Okay, it's closer to woman than man this time. By about 1,000 words. Kid. Ooh, it's closest to kid. Trans. No, trans is far off. Non-binary. Binary? Am I not? I'm spelling that right. What? Binary. Child. Child is even closer than kid. Baby. Nope. Infant. Toddler. Teen. Okay, child is the closest. Tier. Nope. System. Oh! System is our new closest word with 300 words away. Crustacean. I didn't spell that right. Now you can't spell it. Butterfly. New. Machine. No. Hop. No. Crust. Crust. A-C-E-O-N. What? C-R-U-S-T-A-C-E-O-N. A-C-E-O-N. A-C-E-O-N. I spelled that right. Doesn't exist. Crab. Well, that's the closest I got. Mustard. Galaxy. Sun. Solar. Clock. Helmet. Dick. Nope. You did not spell it correctly. Crust. A-C-E-O-N. C-R-U-S-T-A-C-E-A-N. Okay, I'm just really fucking stupid, and it's closer. I'm sorry, I can't fucking spell, bro. But it got closer. We got there. That was worth it. Trunk. I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic, except I'm not. I'm just, it's really bad. Everyone just going E-A-N. 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 Darn. Darn. It's not gay. It's closer to straight than gay. I'm stupid too. I thought it was with an O. R-O-U-G. It's okay. Crustacean's a stupid word. Frog. Frog is closer. Frog crustacean system. Turtle. Turtle. Fish. Fish is closer. Carp. Boat. Kingdom. Country. Violin. Ecosystem. Oh, ecosystem's our first green word. Pond. Ecosystem is 288 words away. C. Habitat. Habitat is orange. Death. Zoo. Oh, organism. Organism is our new closest with 145. Terrarium. Egg. Cell. Cell is our new closest with 144. Biology. Oh my god! Ollie! Biology! That was it. That was it. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. We were still 244 words away, and you nailed it. Fucking nailed it. Wow. Nice guess. That was quick. Yeah, 4 green. We did 65 red, which is crazy. And we got it in 4 greens. Oh my god, yeah, we were never gonna. Our closest words were biology, biochemistry, physiology, ecology, science, microbiology, chemistry, genetic, neuroscience, immunology, physics, zoology, mathematics, molecular, psychology, anthropology, psychology. Like, we were never ever gonna get anywhere near that. That was gonna be crazy. That was awesome. Yeah, this does deserve a rat. There you go. Ratting all over there. Okay, I want to do the letter Rosso just because I like playing it really quickly. But, let's do... I like to start with the word shark. Okay, never mind. Build. There's an I and an L. Pile. Castle. Riptide. I just be throwing words out there to kind of see... Gravity. Okay, so the I is not in that location, which means the I is before the G, and it ends in a Y. I before the G and the L, and ends in the Y. None of those. None of those. LY is the end. LY is the end. Gilly, the G is in a better place. We still have a letter before the G. I don't know what fucking letter is coming before the G. No, because it's LY at the end. And the I comes before the G. Igloo. Igloo? Igloo? Igloo. Okay, I-G-L-Y. I-G-L-Y. What in the world? Jiggly. Oh my god, it's jiggly. I got it. We got there. It was jiggly. Weird. I was not expecting jiggly either. Sometimes I do this one, but I don't generally. Because this one makes me suffer. Allure, seduce, entice, and tempt. Really? Really? Huh. Stalemate, tie, impasse, deadlock. What? So this is one where you have to pick all these words, they combine into 4 groups of 4. So you have to figure out which 4 words are a category. That's what this one is. Sorry, it's all stretched out, but this is the easiest way to do it. And it's not allure, seduce, entice, tempt. And it's not stalemate, tie. Oh, wait, maybe it's impasse, tie, stalemate, draw? What? What the hell? What the fuck is this? A scarf, a tie, a choker, and an ascot go around your neck. There's one of them. Okay, that's one. Oh, and Oblivion got it like a second after me. Okay. To cajole. It's a deadlock. We're at a draw. We're at an impasse. We're at a stalemate. We're at a deadlock. There we go. We're at a standstill. A draw, a stalemate, a deadlock, an impasse. So tie was not a part of it. That's my bad. To tempt, to seduce, to allure, to entice. Why is that not it? Why is that not it? To seduce, to allure. No. To allure. No. To seduce, to entice. To cajole. To tempt. There we go. Esquire, allure, people time. What? Oh, those are magazines. Time magazine, Esquire magazine, People magazine, Allure magazine. Oh, fuck you. Okay, that's all of them. Okay. Sorry, I just like doing those every once in a while. All right, let's get a raid going. Oh, I gotta refine that person. Oh god. They were doing art. I don't. They're not here anymore. I can't find them. Does anybody remember what their name was? Never mind. Oblivion's got a person. I gotta go before this song makes me cry. Wait, that's incorrect. Give it another shot. I believe in you. MAEZES_. Sure. Oh my god, there's like 170 people here. All right. Loading up a raid to this person. Oblivion has decided we're going there, so we're going there. Yes, it is Sasha Allen. You hold my hyperfixation. All right, let's go. We're heading over. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and cajole your dad, or I'll tie an ascot around him for you. Smooches, chat. Night.